was 13, I studied Taekwondo in Seoul, Korea, and I watched American movie when I was 14 and 15. I was fascinated by American blonde women, and so I said to myself at a young age, someday I want to marry American blonde. So only way to do that, I have to go to the United States. And so I studied English more than any other subject. And I said, oh, if I want to marry an American girl, I have to make a lot of money to provide my living. I'm going to do Taekwondo. That was my goal that time. This is a true story. And so I came here 1956 as a Korean Army lieutenant in military training program. And I came back as a freshman in college in Southwest Texas. Then I went to 2 more years, University of Texas, to study civil engineering. And after that, I came to Washington, D.C., and I never practiced civil engineering.
Instead, Jhoon Rhee went on to revolutionize sport karate with the invention of safety gear. And he created one of the most successful Taekwondo schools in the nation, producing world champions such as Jeff Smith and John Cho.
Nobody buys me. Nobody buys me either.
Rhee's local television show and Nobody Bothers Me commercials were instrumental in building his name.
Hello, this is Jhoon Rhee. I would like to teach you my proven method of self-defense and physical fitness.
James Cleveland, a congressman from New Hampshire, he was mugged. And the big story, front page story in Washington Post. As soon as I saw, I called him. My name is Jhoon Rhee. I teach self-defense. If you learn my stuff, you will never be mugged again. And he invited me, and he invited the Washington Post at the same time. He wanted some publicity, you know. So he liked it, and Senator Milton Young from North Dakota, he loved it. And so there were about 4 congressmen that participated when I came. And Senator Milton Young later became like my foster father, and he is the one who sponsored my Taekwondo club in Senate and House gym. It's been it's going on 32 years right now.
Ed and Roberta roll call, make room for Karate Congressman. Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee tested the congressman for top grade in the martial art, black belt. Republican Toby Roth of Wisconsin, retired Missouri Democrat Richard Ike.
Master Jhoon Rhee is probably the best gift that Korea could ever send to America because he is highly respected here in America. He's well known in our country.
Exercise is very important, and martial arts accomplishes 2 goals. One is physical discipline, and the other is mental discipline. It's good for people that don't otherwise get a lot of exercise.
Next match is going to be Republican versus Democrat. Congressman Toby Roth, Congressman Richard Eichert. Okay, come on.
No one's going to believe me when I go back to the station and tell them I saw some congressmen fighting in the street.
Hello, friends. Today, we are going to combine the 2 techniques we have learned so far this week. The arm lock and the knee kick to the groin. Right arm up, right foot back, turn around, lock the arm, kick to the groin. Now, let us watch this technique in an actual attack situation. You never know where or when an attack will occur. Don't hesitate. Immediately go for help.
세인의 관심을 끌었다.
2 great karate teachers are getting me ready for the wrestle.
Are you going to use that right hand?
Mr. Jhoon Rhee is his name. He's training me now for the Japanese wrestle. Yes, that wasn't the right hand. That was the unique acupunch.
I coached him right before the Joe Frazier fight and Richard Dunn. And when I told him acupunch is defined as punch you executed the moment you decided. In other words, when you decide to punch, you already punched. There's no time gap between decision and action. So punch of body and mind. You see, tremendous power. And I taught acupuncture, and he used that term, and after he knocked Richard Dunn out, and he said, I knocked that Richard Dunn with the Master Jhoon Rhee's acupuncture.
When you hit a man, as soon as you hit him, you turn it. It's a quick.
Isn't that what you used on Sonny Liston?
Sonny Liston, but this is a little different. This is a little different. That was called the anchor punch. Now this is called the unique acupunch.
Taekwondo from Jhoon Rhee, the master.
In 1964, International Karate Championship in Long Beach. Bruce Lee was invited to do his demonstration. I was also invited to my demonstration, and Bruce Lee loved my demonstration. I loved his demonstration too. So ever since, we've been exchanging techniques. I taught him how to kick. He taught me how to punch better.
Through Bruce Lee's influence, Master Rhee starred in a Hong Kong movie entitled Sting of the Dragon Master.
Bruce Lee called me saying my movie was all finished in editing, and he told me everything is okay. Then, next day I heard that Bruce Lee died in the radio. One day. So I was about last person to talk to him in America. The globe is becoming a really small village now. So when I go to Russia and foreign countries, I always say, please don't look at me as Korean American. I am one human being in this planet, just like you are. So let's talk as human to human. In order to be happy, we have to really be healthy first. And so at my age 64, I spend about 2.5 to 3 hours exercising every morning. And this is my really most important program of the day and every day, 7 days a week. And I used to do 3 days a week. But then, you know, it's not as easy as every other day. But when you do 7 days a week, that becomes a habit. Once you develop a habit, it's automatic. And so we try to develop anything that we think, we believe is good. We just try to develop a habit, our skill. Flexibility is so important. Lao Tzu put it this way. A man is born gentle and weak. At death, he's hard and stiff. Stiff and unbending is a disciple of death. And the gentle and yielding is disciple of life. Now I deserve to drink. You know, America has everything except discipline in the classroom. That's what really hurting our society today. And so I have started Joy of Discipline program for DC public schools in my volunteer work.
Master Rhee's tireless efforts to promote the martial arts are exceeded only by his commitment to lead his life as a true martial artist. As an instructor of great champions, worldwide ambassador of the martial arts, and the inventor of safety equipment and musical forms, Jhoon Rhee is a living treasure to the martial arts community. While we look back at his great contributions over the years, he is looking forward to making a difference through the martial arts in the new millennium. That's the vision and idealism of a great American martial arts master, Jhoon Rhee.